Hey everybody. So this is going to be a weekly reading for the collective, all signs. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Again, if you have been here for a while, thank you for supporting me on this channel and any other channels that I have. I can put that light. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Thank you for supporting this channel and any other channels that I have as far as when it comes to What's the Chattelarasha and Build a Nation by Word of Mouth. Make sure you do subscribe to What's the Chattelarasha to get your treasure box readings with the names that y'all have gave me to put in the treasure box, the situations that we go through as Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and so on. So thank you for the support and the love for when it comes to anything that I have brought to the collectives. Awareness when it comes to things that I do. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. This is going to be for fire signs, air signs, water signs, and earth signs. So you could be a divine feminine, divine masculine. It don't matter who's. This is a weekly reading, so it's not set on a specific zodiac. They're telling me, wait, I just heard for me to get my new deck. Okay, so they do want me to use this, which it does not necessarily have just zodiacs in it. It does have placements and different things as far as when it comes to this deck. So if anybody is interested in this deck after you see me use it, this is what the name is. Okay. So I'm going to use that, and then I'm going to use this deck as well. So that's going to be the decks that I'm going to use. So hopefully everybody's doing good. We have 39 that's in the chat. We got 25 likes. I know y'all ain't getting y'all notifications until after, and some of y'all ain't getting no notifications at all. Hey, Raina, for handling the chat. Rena. I keep saying, is it Rena? Am I saying it right? Rena or Raina? Rena. I think it's Rena. I apologize for pronouncing your names wrong. Renee. Okay. So you pronounce it Renee. See, I would have never known that if I would have asked you. Now I know. My bad. Thank you for handling the chat. Okay, so we got 44 in the chat. We got 36 likes. Let's get this started. So let's see why they want me to pull this deck out. So the song that's on right now is Nothing. It's an advertisement. So there's another song that's getting ready to come on after the commercial. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. So weekly sign for the collective. Weekly sign. Weekly reading for the collective, all signs. 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 So let's see what's going on. Okay, so I'm Kolu. I know I didn't say that shit right. So this is what this pronounce is shit. But it's supposed to be, it stands for your root chakra. So this, like I said, this deck is different. They have new things. I don't even know what they mean by that. So, but we're going to get the book and we finna read. So it has to do with your root chakra. So some of y'all could be, let's see what it is. The root chakra means grounded and stable, right? Grounded to the earth. It has to do with your bloodline as well. Your health. Okay, so number 38. So it says, imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot. The strong center root under a tree through the earth to a point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky. So that's what that means. It's a Latin word and it means bottom of the sky. As below, it's not even as below, so below. What that really means is just the world that's underneath us, that the reptilians started, and they saying that they have genetically enhanced themselves where they're able to be considered as the same as the guys that was living on top of the earth. That's what that shit means. So anyway, but okay, so it will be crazy if the bottom world, like I said, let's say if where the Underground Railroad and all that stuff, it will be funny. It will be crazy if they see like the bottom of the root trees in the top of their sky, right? That would be crazy if that was really that way. I don't know why I imagine that bottom of the sky, because we are on the top of them. So okay, so it says point to the memories and experiences that feed your first roots, your early home life, your family's traditions, and your biological, I can't say that word right now. Biological and emotional heritage. Okay. So again, it has to do with your traits, your root chakra. It has to do with your family traditions, your bloodline, your family tree. But again, just for them to sit there and say that Latin for bottom of the sky. I don't know why I get that this version and I see like the reptilians' earth has tree roots at the top of their sky. I don't know why it's telling me that. No. So again, the habits that you learn it from your family tree, because again, they have certain morals and certain traditions that you are, grown accustomed to, because that's the bloodline that you came from. So again, childhood memories, your early home life, that has to do with your childhood memories and so on. So that could be something that you are evaluating at this week. This week has to do with family traditions. There's always bloodline battles going on. There could be a lot of family members that's right now in their shadow phase of their journey. So there could be a lot of family members that's going through the dark night of the soul right now, and these could be the ones that you've been waiting for their asses to catch up. So we got weekly reading for the collective, weekly reading for the collective, weekly reading for the collective. That's too many cards. I'll take this one that flew over here. So nurture is here. So you got 20, you got 38, and you got nurture. So this right here, let's see. All the cards that's falling out ain't got shit to do with zodiacs. I don't know why they want me to just pull this out. I feel like we finna go through a reevaluation of family bloodlines again or something. Ceres is a dwarf planet between Mars and Jupiter, named after Ceres, Roman goddess of harvest, food, earthly fertility, and the mother of Proserpina. I don't know how you say her. Goddess of the spring. So fertility, again, bloodline. So this shit has to do with bloodline. So you finna, okay, so the bloodline members that have been on slow turtle time and yellow bus is about to catch up. That's what I'm getting, big messages about this right here. Okay? So the ones them that you know, and they could be the dwarf bloodline. So if you got any family members that are dwarf bloodline, and I would say dwarf as, oh shit, they was talking about the Greys earlier when they gave me a message earlier. That could be part of the reason why they finna be so irate. Hold on. So this has to also have to do with like initiate people into the secrets of death and rebirth through the symbolizing of harvest. Cut the heads off the grain. Bury them and a new life arise. So shit, that's why I feel like you, like I said, somebody getting the process of elimination of their ancestors, but it's not eliminating them, it's eliminating their old souls or the old them, because they're getting ready to go through a dark night of the phase, which would be like a death and having a rebirth. So the seeds that you planted with certain family members in the past, those motherfuckers getting ready to catch up. And they could be reaching out to you because they now having some of the same type of situations in their journeys that you had, and you try to explain it to them and they didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. Hold on. Retrograde. Yeah, this is happening during retrograde. Review. Didn't I say we in the process of reviewing your bloodlines? Damn, bro. That's crazy. So this retrograde has to do with your family traditions and your bloodline roots. So any of them motherfuckers that's supposed to be at the same wavelength that you are when it comes to y'all's spiritual, y'all spiritual awakening as together, they getting ready to play catch up. They catching up right now. They all getting ready to go through the dark night of the soul. Just know that. How many motherfucking crows is over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all can have, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 family members getting ready to go through this. Could be 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, 4 on one side, 6 on the other side, but it's a total of 10. How many flowers go into a bouquet? 12, right? So that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that makes sense. So if it's a dozen of people, if that's including you and your masculine, these are the other 10 family members that have been on the same journey as you and your masculine, and they getting ready to get pushed during this retrograde to activate the proper way to make y'all dozen. So then you got an 8, 9, 10, 11 over here. So you got another 11. So there goes 2 11. So 11, 11. And then you got a 6 here. Yeah, Petro. Retrograde energy. For sure. Weekly reading for the collective. Weekly reading for the collective. Weekly reading for the collective. All signs, weekly reading for the collective. 7th house relationships. The relationships for your family bloodline roots. Bro, I can't make none of this shit up. What's this other card on this flow? Ascendant entrance. Okay, so let's see 7th house. Like I said, I like this deck, but you have to use this deck. Maybe I need to start studying this deck a little bit so I can understand some of these words. Because hey, I don't know none of these motherfucking words. They using Latin words and shit. I ain't never spoke a day of Latin in my life. Hold on. in this decade. I ain't gonna say past decades. With this decade, they ain't teaching me that shit. Okay. 7th house, relationships. So it says, if your chart were a village map, the 7th house is anywhere two equal relate within existence and intimacy. Somewhere you've had dinner on a balcony and watched the sunset. It is a concern with how other equals come into your life and how you interact with them. It includes marriage and open warfare, business partnerships, legal issues, key consultants, and advisors. Nurture your relationships rather than test them. Consider each partnership to be a tree you plant. And it fell right on this shit. This shit is crazy. Okay, so they getting ready. This shit is crazy. Okay, hold on. Where did I stop at it? That seed may have been planted in the 5th house with an idea or a twinkle in the eye. Now you have a swapping with potential. Don't construct a tree house on that swapping. It can't yet bear the weight. Instead of crushing it with expectations, nurture and protect it. In any relationship, there are 3 involved. You, your partner, and that tree. In any relationship, there are 10 involved. Just remember I said that. In any relationship, there are 10 that's involved. Make compromise for the sake of the relationship. So like I told you, yeah, somebody getting ready, sampling your family members. Oh shit. Oh man, I didn't be for that shit. Some of one of your masculines could have been sampling one of your family members. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let me go to Ascendant. $35. Okay, so in the natal chart, the Ascendant tells a story about how you walked into this life at your birth and how you walked into a new situation. It describes the doors through which you see the world and the world sees you, your filter system, and hints at your awakening consciousness. The Ascendant, also known as the rising sign, describes the degree of zodiac that coming up over the eastern horizon at the moment and at the place of your birth. So we already understand what the ascendant is. So your ascendant, your rising sign could be very significant when it comes to. So you are your rising sign for a reason, because it has to do with help you being that key factor to your family. So let's say, for example, me, I'm a Leo rising, right? So my family members, I have to be that leader when it comes to my family members. So whatever y'all's rising sign, it has to do with how you lead your family members and how you connect with your family members. Remember that. And remember, your rising sign, your ascendant sign, which is aka your rising sign, is how other people see you, not how you see yourself. So if these is how your other family members see you, is begin, if you are supposed to be, if you are anybody that has like fire in their chart or even earth in their chart, that you are meant to be like a born leader, right? When it comes to if you have any of those placements. Those are placements that have to do with development, with being a leader, being, somebody that is a speaker, being somebody that's a guide. The other 2 signs, as far as when it comes to, okay, so like air signs could also be, they just told me to stick with what I just said. Don't change it. Okay, I'm just going to keep what I said. I'm not going to change it. They said keep it the way that I said it. So It has to do with also like your family trauma as well. So that's why I said it's a way to help your blood relatives get caught up and get on the good foot. And like I said, so if you have every divine counterpart relationship that you have with your, so they said it's a 10. So it's your masculine, you two, and a 10 come with you. So every lifetime, it's always 10 of y'all, of your family members that reincarnate with you and your masculine. Always remember that. Now, shit, maybe you're supposed to just remember that in this lifetime, and that probably affect the next lifetimes that you come in. I don't know. But I know there's a lot of things that we're supposed to be coming to awakening, so you can help understand who these wolves in sheep clothing are in a good way or a bad way. Not saying that all 10 of these people are good to you as far as when it comes to your masculine or you as far as blood rhythm members, but they have to be caught up to a certain degree in order for all this shift to ascend the right way, because these are the 10 family members that have been a part of you and your masculine journey over and over and over and over and over and over. Okay? So weekly reading for the collective. Don't Leave Me Girl playing in the background. Let me open the chat back up. So weekly reading for the collective, weekly reading for the collective, weekly reading for the collective, weekly reading for the collective. That's too many cards flipped over. Got 143 in the chat. So we have second house, resources. Shit, there could have been some family members that stole some of your money. The shit flew out. It was reversed. Shit. Somebody could try to poison your ass with this apple right here. This bow and arrow right here. Shit. Second house, resources. 40. Let's see. Ain't not one zodiac came out yet. They really didn't want us to learn today in this fucking reading. Okay, so second house, resources. It says, if your chart were a village map, your second house would hold your bank, museum, and warehouse. It symbolizes what your value, such as your body and your relationship to material world. The second house also describes that phases of infancy were you just discovering that you have a body, toes, and fingers, and that you can taste and smell. Okay, that don't make no sense, but anyway. Second house has to do with your finances and your resources. It could be like a self-discovery that you're going into where it's saying, okay, you gotta, what the fuck does that have to do with any of that shit? That shit just does not make no sense. Your taste and your smell and your fingers and your toes has something to do with your second house. Just know that. Why does it have something to do with your second house and it got to do with your finances? I do not know why the fuck they got that set up that way. That has to be a fucking defect in the fucking Nerdle chart. What the fuck would that have to do with that shit? It says, action, explore how you feel about money. So many people on the spiritual path have mixed feelings about money, their bodies and their possessions. Draw to abundance and at the same time wrestling with guilt or discomfort around desire. So this approach avoidance conflicts around the material world can make it hard to focus on your efforts, and it may send out mixed emotions until the universe doesn't know how to respond to help you. The second house asks you to build a clear message about your relationships to your resources that you can stand behind with integrity. That shit don't make no fucking sense. This shit, okay, that shit needs to be... Why would they put feet and toes in the fucking second house? Let me see what y'all over here saying, because maybe y'all understand it. I don't think it, to me, it don't make sense unless it has to do with you physically working, because you have to use your feet and your toes and your hands for you to work to make income, resources. But again, your all resources is not tied by work earned. It has to do with your bloodline. So that's why I said, why would they put that there? Because some people, there's a lot of people right now that don't work because they family bloodline has already have money saved up for them. So I don't know. Venus came out again. It was at the bottom of the deck, but it wanted to poke out. So it poked out again. Here it go. So Venus means beloved. And that's all I'm going to do on this deck. This Venus. So let's see what Venus say. We know Venus got to do with, again, your relationships, your love relationships. So again, this is heart chakra shit that's tied to your family members. Shit, some of your family members could have stole some money from you. Because that's rehorse. I don't know why I said that, rehorse. But they took some of your resources. They could have bit the hand that fed them because the money could have belonged to you by bloodline right. So that could be another situation that you could be finding out. Okay, so 21. So it says Venus symbolize your heart, romance, and the creative process. It's what attracts you, what you value, and how you value yourself. Venus is inside orbit and takes 224.7 Earth days to complete the journey. Venus rules Taurus and Libra and can be only in the same sign as the sun. Wow, the sun was at the bottom before I shuffled it and Venus came out. Or in two signs on either side. Venus is one of the two planets who appear to rotate backwards. And I don't know why. Okay, while I said backwards, remember, if y'all were on What's the Chatter Larasha, I did the readings today and it had backwards person. So this could do with your masculine. That is a backwards person. They getting ready. Are they your family members that have been backwards people, but they supposed to be in the same energy as you, and they getting ready to go through the right cycle after this Mercury retrograde. Okay. You want me, but he needs you. Okay. Who appear to rotate backward. And an app symbol of your heart's unique path. It rotates so slowly that one side is always boiling and the other side is cooler. Love blows hot and cold. Fire and desire, I was cold as ice, but you came and you lit my fire. Yeah, fire and desire energy always. Keep it on the down low. Okay. So somebody could have kept something on the down low with one of your family members, and that could be the family member that could be involved in stealing your money. Is what I just heard. So got 159 in the chat. We got 104 likes. So weekly reading for the collective. 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 Retro is approaching the planets going backwards. Ace of Swords, here go raw energy right here. So yeah, this got to do with family bullshit. You and your masculine getting ready to go through this 10. Shit, for real. Yeah, you got Chariot energy here. You got Cancer. You got the 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment. And then you got the King of Cups. Wow, this came out in my last reading that I did on What's the Chattel Rasha. So this is your Mr. Emotional. He's getting pushed to go into the right energy. Also, your family members are pushed. Fated events are getting ready to happen with your family members. Like I said, they've been going through some type of dark night of the soul. And they getting ready to transfer to their higher self. And you got 10 of Cups. This is going to be wish fulfillment about you and you reconnecting with these 10 family members that are supposed to be on the right side of their energy. So you could have even had some family members that have done you wrong, but they were hijacked in their blueprint because they were a main part of you and your masculine's journey, and they could be getting ready to get put on the good foot. You got the King of Cups with a lot of emotions towards you. They're going to be looking at you like, damn, my beloved, that's my queen right there. That's my goddess, and I'm her cousin, and whatever. That's my brother, the king, and I'm my brother, the king's brother. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the energy that they getting ready to go into. My brother is the pharaoh, and I'm my brother's king. I'm the pharaoh's brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they getting ready to do. They getting ready to get on the good foot. Yeah, because they've been in this possessive ass energy. There go that Amadillo energy. Now they gonna realize why they been so possessive of you, because they've been a part of your journey, you and your masculine's journey, for a long time. You got 3 of Wands coming together and partnering. Didn't she say it's 3? There go that 3 right there. You and your masculine and somebody else. But in this situation, it's you and your masculine and 10 others that have been overly obsessive of you and your masculine's journey. And y'all getting ready to find out why. Are these family members, you already knew why, but these family members are getting the truth in the situation. You got the King of Swords. They seeing the truth in the situation on why, okay, damn, that my family member is really a goddess. Shit, that's really a motherfucking, you know, that's what they really doing. They getting glimpses of past lives where they were your right-hand man when you was a fucking high priestess, or, you know, like those family members is getting ready to remember their story and journey with you. They probably were underneath the illusion, underneath the cloak, and that cloak is getting ready to get removed during this end of this retro. So y'all gonna find a change in some of y'all's family members. And we just speaking of family right now, and that could be on your mama's side or your daddy's side. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. I'll do a What's the Chattel Rasha video later on. So I love y'all. Y'all be safe. We have 177 in the chat and 118 likes. I feel like all the readings that I did today have really tied into one another, regardless if I did it on even my morning message. It's all tied together as of today, and it's all in sync with one another. So some of y'all really did get the opportunity to see which masculines are getting ready to present themselves after this retro, because they're in this category, and you probably already thought they was in that category, and they getting ready to approach you. Okay, so y'all be safe. Good evening. Grand rising for the ones of y'all that's morning time, grand afternoon, and grand evening for the ones of y'all. But make sure y'all do subscribe to What's the Chattel Rasha. And I'm gonna do a treasure box reading. I'll probably do I'm gonna do a treasure box reading. Everything I do on there is treasure box, but I don't know what type of reading I'm gonna do, but we'll see. Okay, love y'all. Y'all be